Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new Total Extreme Wrestling 2016 video. This is the 2007 database, and if you missed the first 3 episodes, please go back and watch them because this probably won't make sense. Above there won't make sense. So please go back and watch them and then come back here. We left off with the last episode with the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. We did the Royal Rumble, and if we have a look back at that history, a 77 rating. Yeah, it was disappointing. It's the only word I can really say to describe it. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. And I think with the matches we had, Cena, Flair, Batista, Benoit, Jeff and Booker, and the Royal Rumble match, I was hoping for a little bit better, particularly from the 2 main events, 74 for Cena and Flair, 71 for Batista and Benoit. And that's disappointing. So hopefully we can beat that next time out on our pay-per-views. It's No Way Out coming up. We are on the road to WrestleMania. I've got rid of the WrestleMania card just because I needed to fit in the massive amounts of storylines that I've created. They're all TV storylines as well, to be fair. We'll go through them in just a second. But yeah, the WrestleMania card, the 3 main matches really. On the Smackdown side, you've got the World Heavyweight Championship match. Batista will defend against the Royal Rumble winner, Brock Lesnar. I want to see those 2 Goliaths go at it. That's the plan. On the Raw side, John Cena should defend against Edge is the plan, and ECW will have Bobby Lashley defending against Umaga. Also on the card, I need to figure out what to do with the IC title now that Jeff Hardy has gone off to rehab, which isn't fun and isn't great. Maybe I'm thinking Jericho and Booker could continue, and that's an option. The tag team titles are going to be reunited. They are going to be unified. SmackDown and Raw are both going to have 1 tag team champion, and the tag teams champions will be able to do both brands. That's the plan. So yeah, I think we need to just get on with it. Heat will be first for Raw. Let's look through these storylines actually first. As you can see, lots of storylines. So ECW, I think we're going to start something between Colt Cabana and Elijah Burke. Colt Cabana is somebody that actually I can't click on, but he needs to be built up a little bit on the ECW brand, so Elijah Burke will do that. CM Punk's without a storyline at the moment, and he's someone we want to keep strong for later in the year. So CM Punk will feud with Chris Masters, top heel on ECW against a top babyface. It just makes sense. Keeps Punk busy until WrestleMania, and we'll figure out what we're doing with him there. The idea, I think, will be Punk versus Big Show for Mania, but we'll see how that goes. Rob Van Dam in Umaga, they had their match at the Royal Rumble. 75 they had at the Royal Rumble, and actually it's been pretty good from all of them so far. 79 heat on that. We'll continue that for now. That's not bad. It says success fairly poor, but I disagree. That's Rob Van Dam's fairly pour. Yeah, Umaga is who we put in over because he'll go into the title match against Bobby Lashley. 78 for his feud with Big Show at the moment, which will continue. A steel cage rematch will be this week on ECW, and then we're going to continue that into No Way Out. I'm thinking maybe, and this is spoilers for later in the video, maybe we do a draw in the steel cage rematch if we can, and then they have 1 big blowout match, last man standing, where Bobby Lashley puts Big Show down for the count. Moving on to Raw, we'll continue the tag team title feud for now. 49, it's not going great, but I think there isn't many other options at the moment. It's just to keep him busy for another few months, get the world greatest tag team over big time. We're going to start a feud between Edge and Roderick Strong. Again, he's not got a pop. He's got no popularity. This could fail really badly, but hopefully Edge will bring him up. Strong ain't winning the feud. Strong is not beating Edge at all, but it's someone to put Edge over as well. And just keep him busy, and hopefully they can do some magic. You don't know. Same again, Mark Henry and Daniel Bryan. Mark Henry's been built up lately. Daniel Bryan against the Giant. Let's see how that goes for Raw. Those are real TV feuds, but actually Edge and Strong probably will go on to be a pay-per-view match. Maybe Henry Bryan as well could be, but we're unsure on that. Booker and Jericho. So this was the Jeff Hardy and Booker feud that I continued. So Jeff Hardy defeated King Booker at the Royal Rumble for 74, but Jeff, I'm afraid, has gone off to rehab, meaning we need to figure out what we're going to do with the IC title. Booker and Jericho is the feud, but I think if we include Booker, Jericho, Henry and Bryan, and then also maybe Kurt and Regal as 6 men in a tournament going into No Way Out, and it ends up with Booker and Jericho for the title at No Way Out. I think that sounds like a plan. John Cena and Ric Flair will continue. 70th floor for that. Hopefully we can build that back up a bit, and we will continue that. Don't know whether it'll work. It won't be the main event next time, but we'll see. Kurt and Regal is going to start. Kurt Angle and William Regal. Again, it's going to be an Intercontinental title sort of feud for the tournament, and then we could see where that goes from there. A big TV match between them two will be good. Melina and Mickey will continue their feud, but with the insertion of Sara Del Rey, who got involved at the Royal Rumble, of course. She she got involved on Raw. She was defeated by Mickey and then sort of teamed up with Melina on Raw to beat down Mickey. But if I remember right, I can't remember how I booked it now. But if I remember right, Sarah got involved against Melina, and actually this is a triple threat feud for No Way Out. So that's good. That's Raw. Raw's got 7, ECW's got 4. It's a small show, makes sense. And moving on to SmackDown, Batista, Benoit. Right, this is an issue for us at the moment. So Batista and Benoit just didn't have a good match. So I'm thinking maybe we do Batista, Benoit, and Orton. I don't know if there's Elimination Chamber on this game. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm going to figure that out before the next sort of segment on this episode. So you'll know more then, I guess. But maybe if we do Batista, Benoit, and Orton against Rey. We haven't got Rey Mysterio in a feud, so we should probably at least add Rey into there. That would make the most sense to me. Where is he? Add him to that storyline. He's not being involved at the moment, so it just makes sense. And worst comes to the worst, we could do a big fatal 4-way for No Way Out for the world title. He's not aligned with anybody. But I would quite like to do Batista, Benoit, Orton, Mysterio. And then we need to put 2 more in there. We'll see. We could maybe Sheamus and Kota Ibushi. They haven't got any pop though, is the problem. They would bring the match down. So we could end up doing just a fatal 4-way, just to keep it going. And we probably need to change the name. We'll keep it. We know Rey Mysterio's in there now. Brock Lesnar is on SmackDown. He will be a SmackDown superstar. He's going to be involved on Raw. I'm going to give you a spoiler now, the first Raw. But after that, he will be on SmackDown. So Brock Lesnar and Hardcore Holly is going to be the feud. Hardcore and Holly knows Brock Lesnar quite well. Hopefully they have a bit of chemistry. Puts Brock over. I don't know where. Hardcore Holly's got so much pop for some reason, and I don't understand it why, so I kind of want to just use that to put Brock over even more. The tag team title feud will continue again, similar to Raw. Keep Lundrick and Kendrick busy. Cade and Murdoch, they had a decent match if I remember right. 62, which, well, you know what, that's not bad. It's better than the heat on the feud, so I'll take that. We're going to start a feud between Loki and Evan Bourne, 2 new stars on the SmackDown roster. Evan Bourne as a face, Loki as a heel. Again, this is similar to Edge and Strong and the Henry and Bryan, and we don't know it's going to work, but we'll see what does. I'm going to team up Matt Hardy and Sin Cara together. Sin Cara's come in against the new tag team of Gallows and Anderson. Again, a new feud, see how it gets on. Sheamus and Kota Ibushi the same. These guys are not going to have good matches at this point, but TV time and just see how it goes. It's the lower mid card. These 3, they're the lower mid-card. SmackDown's weaker at the moment, unfortunately. MVP and Kane will continue their feud. 80 rated heat. Is that the best heat we've got? Actually, it might be. So that one's got heat. 78 for Batista, Benoit and Orton, which is good. Yeah, that's not going to be that. 74 for that. Booker and Jericho. It's Booker and Hardy had 8 as well. So the 2 mid-cards are actually doing very, very well. We're going to continue this feud. Kane defeated MVP by count-out, so didn't win the title. And he'll get another shot at it in No Way Out where MVP. I'm hoping we'll get his big win. So that's the storylines at the moment. We'll get on to book Heat, and I will see you after that. Time for Sunday Night Heat. Let's do this. Is it Monday night? It's time for Heat. It's time for Heat. We know that much. That's all we know, but that's how much we know. We start with a 36 ready match. It is the women, but it's okay. We can build this. It's fine. We can build them and they will come. Daisy Hayes and Sara Del Rey. 36 rated match. 10 minutes. They got, and Sara Del Rey won by a Raw Butterfly. 40 for Sara Del Rey and 30 for Daisy Hayes. Not bad. Actually, not bad at all, really. Crowd didn't really get into it, but by the end of it, got into it, which is good. And Sara Del Rey's getting better at a gimmick and have pretty good chemistry. I think that's good all round. 36, I know, but look, it's going to be tough, but that's good for them. That is good. Deuce and Domino interview complaining about the Royal Rumble. Again, all pretty good. 44, but all pretty good. 56 rated match as Roderick Strong made his in-ring debut in the WWE, defeating Carlito. Good win this. Strong's getting better with his gimmick. Tori Wilson is probably on my list and I haven't done yet. Yep, I haven't done that. Roderick Strong 41, Carlito 61. Good. Carlito weren't happy with the loss, by the way, but hence why he was holding back. But I think it was good. Good. 56. Afterwards, he cut a promo. 43. Of course, Tori Wilson, I believe, is with Carlito actually. But 43 for Roderick Strong, saying, "I win for the fans. I entertain you people." That's what we're going for. A fan favourite sort of gimmick. Afterwards, Sara Del Rey's backstage, cuts a promo on Melina and Mickie James. 58, very good from Sara Del Rey. Really gained heat to that storyline, which is good. Sara Del Rey wants a title shot. And in the main event, a 52 rated match, 55 for Stevie, 44 for Daniel Bryan. Bryan defeated Stevie Richards. Good end to the show, 52. We're not going to get a great rating for Heat, I understand that, 52. But that's a good way to build people, I think. That was good. I'm happy with that. Here we go then, Monday Night Raw, the first one after the Royal Rumble. A big show. Let's get on with it. This should be good. I'm hoping for a good show. That's not a good start with the pre-show. An E-rated match, 26, 25 and 23 for Daisy Hayes and Jetta respectively. Just get some time in the ring, in front of fans. They probably should be in developmental, but I don't really have much choice. It's not about their skills. Their skills are there. It's about the popularity. So we'll see how it goes. We start the show with a 61 rated, but that may be disappointing to some people. But actually, when you look at the segment, that's not bad at all. Edge comes out, brags about his Royal Rumble performance. I was in the final 4. I was Raw's shining lights. And then, Roderick Strong interrupts him. They go back and forth on the mic. And that's how that segment ends. Roderick Strong looked lost out there, which is a shame. But hopefully, being in there with Edge will really get him over. That's the idea. The first match of the card involved Edge. And Edge got a good 77 out of Val Venus. Very good. 87 from Edge. Brilliant. 57 from Val. I put Roderick Strong on the announcing job really to advance that segment. And it didn't really work. Val's not suited to his gimmick. Val's on my list. 77, not bad, pretty good. An 86 rated match. Angle. I didn't actually name that, and I probably should have. Basically, this is an announcement that Brock Lesnar will make his WrestleMania decision tonight. 86, okay. I expected it to be better, actually. Tag team titles. Tag team champions were in action. 61 rated match. The world's greatest tag team the Kings of Wrestling defeated the world's greatest tag team, actually. Shelton Benjamin took the pin from Cesaro. Shelton weren't happy about this, but is what it is, because there was interference from Juice, of course. Juice and Domino are in the feud with the tag team. Charlie Haas 74, Shelton Benjamin 64, 25 for Hero and 31 for Cesaro. Not bad. That'll put them over big time. Beating the tag team champions. Well, 61. And then afterwards, Juice and Domino destroyed them. Really beat them down. Lost heat, actually. Annoying. 47. In a good match, Chris Jericho made his in-ring one-on-one return. He beat Ken Kennedy, 79. Very good. Very, very good, actually. Even though they didn't seem to click either, so we got lucky. 79. 78 for Jericho, 56. Good win to put Jericho over as he comes back. Then an Angle, really advancing their storyline. King Booker comes out and Jericho's celebrating in the ring, says, "I want that vacated Intercontinental title belt. Jeff Hardy's gone to rehab. I want that belt. I should have that belt." Chris Jericho, no words, just delivers a code breaker. Simmers out along nicely. 86, good. Can we not? Thank you. And then another good match, actually. 79. Kurt Angle defeats Snitsky. Very good from Kurt. 86. Snitsky 41. Brilliant. Really, really good. I had William Regal on commentary. And after... Oh, I don't care for that. Afterwards, Regal stands on a stage and just applauds Kurt on his win. Just well done, Kurt. Well done. 76. Good. And then that is a good angle for Daniel Bryan to be involved in, isn't it? Rating of 75. Mark Henry and Roddy Piper cut a promo saying, look at this man, look at this beast of a man. And Daniel Bryan interrupts, says, well, I can fight him, and gets destroyed, beaten down. Starts that storyline. Daniel Bryan, really, really good, 75. That's fantastic for him. Ric Flair cut a promo saying he's not done with John Cena. Gained some heat to the storyline. Cena in action next. The 75. Another good match. They defeated William Regal with an FU after 11 minutes. Cena 88, Regal 70. That is very, very good. 75. Yeah, I was a bit hesitant about putting Regal down, but it is the WWE champion, so he doesn't lose much from it, surely. And in the main event segment, can we? It's not froze. I just hadn't clicked it. Let's try again. There we go. A 97 rated segment. I knew it'd do well. And Brock Lesnar makes his WrestleMania decision. The world champions, all of them are out there. Cena, Batista, Bobby Lashley. And what I was going for here was one of the best Rumble decision segments that I've still ever seen. The Undertakers. The same year, The Undertakers, where he goes up to them, looks them all in the eye, and then makes the decision. Rather than just a signal, Brock Lesnar lifts Batista up and nails him with the F5, stares down the rest, and leaves. Brock Lesnar says he wants Batista and the World Championship at WrestleMania. 97. Very, very good. He said Bobby Lashley looked dreadful, but he will take a big boost by being in the ring with that. Fantastic. 97. That should give us a good show because there were some good matches. 84, and I'm going to have a look in a minute, but that's very good. In fact, we'll have a look now because I think, and I could be wrong on this, but I think that might be our best Raw so far. Which would be weird because there hasn't... I understand that there were very, very lows and we're trying to get people over, but I'm very happy with a Daniel Bryan 75 rated. Good main event. It may just be our best Raw, you know. Oh, there's two. There's two of them in one. Are you joking? Right, he was wasting on drugs. We know this. I can't send him to rehab. I've already sent Jeff. So he's going to have to be fined. Nothing's happened. He doesn't care about drugs. Another one. Hard drug user by Justin. Press have not gotten hold of the story. As his employer, you have to choose. Right, what do? I don't want to suspend him for a month because we need him. And let's just find him again. He's very unhappy at the action. Vince is happy. Batista's happy. Edge is happy. Ray's happy. Lots of happiness apart from Kurt. Kurt, mate, come on, sort yourself out. It's time to get extreme. We have a big show, an ECW title match, but we start with Umaga. Umaga defeated Rob Van Dam at the Royal Rumble, and he gets a good win over Shannon Moore. 63, 69 from Umaga, 47 from Shannon Moore. Good start to the show. 69 from Umaga was pretty good. An angle afterwards, Umaga goes to attack Shannon Moore. RVD makes the save. Nice and simple. Advances the segment. 76. Good. Bobby Lashley cut a backstage promo on the Big Show. Lost heat. Not a good promo from Bobby Lashley. Just hyping the main event, which of course is that steel cage ECW World Title match. An angle featuring Colt Cabana and Elijah Burke. So Colt Cabana makes his debut, but it gets ruined by Elijah Burke. He ruins, Julian is on there, he ruins the debut, destroys him, beats him down. 52, not bad. Next, we'll get there. There we go. CM Punk was in action, defeating Rene Dupree in just under 6 minutes, 65 rated. Punk was 65, 50 from Rene. Masters was on commentary. And the reason is that afterwards, Chris Masters destroys CM Punk, attacks him, says, I am the masterpiece of ECW. 72 to start that feud, good. And, you know what, that would help me, wouldn't it? Oh, can I? No, I can't. Right, let's just go. Paul Heyman and Bobby Lashley. Paul Heyman and Big Show cut a promo on Bobby Lashley. This is better. 82 gains the heat back, leading into the main event, the ECW World Title match. I'm hoping for a 75 steel cage. Should be good. 68. Good wrestling. Decent reaction, but only a 68. 72 each. I did put it as chaos, thinking that would work well within a steel cage. Didn't really work. Apparently I overbooked it. It was a draw, simultaneously knocked out, took it away. 68. Disappointing, really, but it does lead us into No Way Out surely now for these two. 72 for ECW, not bad. I'll take it. Okay, here we go then. Smackdown it is. Should be a big show. It's a packed show. I've had to cut time down. I've tried to do a lot here. We start the pre-show. Kota Ibushi defeats Daivari in 9 minutes by submission. 41, not bad. Kota Ibushi 26, 47 for Daivari. Really carried it, but Kota Ibushi getting a good win. Should pop him up a bit. Afterwards, 10 for the angle between Sheamus and Kota Ibushi. Sheamus attacking Kota. Getting better with his gimmick. Segment was boosted a bit, but it is at 10 because they just have very, very, very bad pop. So that's fine. That's fine. We start the show with an 88 rated segment, and we get a look at Linda McMahon too. Linda McMahon, for some reason now, is the authority figure on SmackDown because they have no other authority figures. I look for Teddy Long. He's just not there. May need to change that. Benoit comes out and says, I want a rematch with Batista. I can beat Batista. He got lucky at the Royal Rumble. But out comes Randy Orton, who says, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. You've had your shot. Back of the line. Rey Mysterio comes out too. He thinks he deserves a shot. Linda McMahon comes out and says, fine, tonight we will decide it. Benoit, Mysterio and Orton, triple threat. The winner gets Batista at No Way Out. 88, not bad. Then 64 for Kane, arriving to the arena looking for MVP. Furious at the Royal Rumble at the way that MVP left the match. Lost heat, not good. And a 30 rated match. Sheamus defeated Funaki. Look, I know the ratings are bad, it's gonna get better, but we need to just give them a chance. Sheamus absolutely squashed Funaki, basically. I thought it might help it having it short, but it ain't helped great. Sheamus 20, Funaki 37, fine. I mean, he got a lot of bonuses actually, so and penalised, so fine. 25 for a Sheamus promo on Kota Ibushi, fine. 50 rated match, Matt Hardy and Carl Anderson. That's pretty good. Matt Hardy 61, Carl Anderson 28. Started a storyline here between a possible tag team storyline, which we'll get to even more right now. 50 rated for the match, 32 rated for the segment. Not good actually. Gallows and Anderson are beating down Matt Hardy when Sin Cara makes the save, fights them off, and all of a sudden, backstage, Matt Hardy and Sin Cara agree to be a team. So that's a new team on the SmackDown roster. Matt Hardy and Sin Cara, two baby faces. Why not sticking together? Randy Orton cut a promo on Benoit, Rey and Batista. His title rivals, and of course Batista the world champion. 76, not good. Not bad even. But Randy Orton struggled when going off script. He asked to go off script. That won't happen again, Randy. 86 here, a very, very good segment. I've decided I needed a talk show guy. Mick Foley was on the roster, made sense, he's good on the mic. So Batista goes on Mick's talk show, which we haven't figured out a name for yet. And out comes the Boogeyman out of nowhere and wants a shot at the champ. Batista also talked about his rivals, which gained heat for that segment. But yeah, Boogeyman wants a shot, just really to drive this idea that, look, he's the world champion. Everybody is gunning for him. The Boogeyman sees an opportunity and goes, look, if I can get a win here, sneak a win out of nowhere, all of a sudden I'm in contention. It's a bit chaotic, the SmackDown title scene. I want in. That's the idea we're going for here. So Batista versus Boogeyman, the match itself. Can we get the match itself? 68, not bad. Batista 82, 42 for the Boogeyman, not bad at all. 14-minute match they got. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that. 68, not bad. Oh, and a very, very good segment to kick off the Brock and Holly storyline. 94. Brock Lesnar is here on SmackDown. He says he will be a SmackDown superstar. But out comes Hardcore Holly, who says, "Oh yeah, remember me? Yeah, I remember you. You broke my neck, I think it was. And then you disappeared. You are a traitor to this business. And I don't like traitors. I like this business. I am here for these fans. You are not." That's the sort of agenda that we're going with Holly. So they're a little back and forth on the mic. 94. Good. Freestyle segment. So London and Kendrick were backstage and they were celebrating their title retention at the Royal Rumble, but Cade and Murdoch are not done with them yet and attack them backstage. 50. Not great. 47 rated match between Evan and Chavo was pretty good. Yeah, Evan 27, Chavo 59. I might do a rematch with these two at some point because that's pretty good. I don't know what Evan's popping, but I think he's performing above it there. 36 rated as Low-Key makes his debut and says, "I just saw you absolutely beat Chavo Guerrero. Do you want to be a team? I think we could be a team." Low-Key's going to be a heel though. This is going to be a start of feud between them as Evan Bourne says no next week. The main event then, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio and Benoit, 73. I expected better. Benoit with an in-ring performance of 90. Ray was 78. Orton was 77. Batista was on commentary as well, which helped the match. Benoit really carried it. It descended into chaos. There was no winner after MVP got involved. And then the show closing segment. 78 as Kane came out. Now that MVP was out there, he found MVP. And it turned into a 6-man brawl. Kane, MVP, Benoit, Batista, Orton, and Mysterio. So, all these two storylines are starting to come together. And next week, we will be able to confirm an Elimination Chamber for No Way Out. That's the plan. So, I don't think this will be a good rating. It wasn't a fantastic show. We're trying a lot of new things. And 80, I mean, I'll take it, to be honest with you. I will take that. Helped by a pretty good main event. Well, no, I expected better. We're helped by that 94 from Lesnar. Really bailed us out, and a good start with the 88. Those two segments really bailed us out. In terms of matches, obviously the main event was disappointing, but it's probably the best match. I was happy with Bourne and Chavo, 47. Batista and the Boogeyman, 68 was good. And Matt and Anderson at 50 was good as well. So, I mean, there's options. We are trying to build a lot of new talent, and yeah, it's showing, isn't it? It's showing. Oh dear, this might be an issue. Chris Benoit has been identified as a steroid user. Oh, fined, literally fined. He's unhappy at the action. Well, all right, a few. Oh, this didn't go well. Oh god, that did not go well. I mean, he's on steroids. Why? 7.53 for ECW is pretty good. 15.20 for Smackdown. Let's just check that with what we've done before. Let's delete all of that. What we're looking at, show history. So ECW, 7.53, 7.26, 6.81. It's really rising, isn't it? That's our best ECW rating to date. Very good. 72 rating as well. 72 show rating is also the best by a mile. So what worked? I mean, we had a good main event. That promo helped, I would say. Good angle with RVD and Umaga as well. Good match with CM Punk and Dupree. Good. Smackdown wise, 80. We thought it was disappointing, but actually it's better than last week's, which I thought was a better show. A couple of 90 rated Batista and Benoit and Mysterio. I mean, you'd argue actually, I think that's our best Smackdown too. It is. So something's working. In terms of ratings, 1520, 1508. That was our best one, 1537, just before the Rumble. 1524 there. So ratings, okay, we could be better, but I'm pretty happy so far. I'm pretty happy. It's Sunday night, so that means an hour of heat to heat up your wrestling lifestyle. That's a weird ad. unfair, isn't it? We start with Mark Henry and Roddy Piper bragging about beating down Daniel Bryan last week. This little pipsqueak came out of nowhere, but he didn't get far, did he? Not with this behemoth of a man, Mark Henry. They set out a challenge. You want to be a big man? Fine. Main event tonight on Heat, Mark Henry versus Daniel Bryan. Let's do it. 60. I expected better, to be honest. Not quite sure what went wrong there. Didn't really get penalised for anything. 60. Interesting. 64 rated promo. That's pretty good from Roddy Strong. And he underperformed, apparently. Done to a hot crowd, though, and high morale for Roddy Strong, which is good. 64 advances the Edge and Strong segment. Cuts a promo on Edge. Good. Okay, 41 rated, 12-minute match. Kings of Wrestling defeat Crime Time. Cesaro pin Shad with a Royal Bomb. Yeah, little issues, but Chris Hero 28, Cesaro 36, Shad 44, JTG 22. Not bad, 41. Gets them some more experience as a team and gets them over as well. 30 for a women's match. Sarah Del Rey defeating Nikki Rock. Sarah Del Rey 33. Very good from her. Didn't really seem to click though either. Nikki Rock 16. And in the main event, 47. Expected a bit better. And actually, you look at this, 54 for Henry. Daniel Bryan 45. You probably did expect a bit better. I'm not quite sure what they lost on there. Poor selling from Henry and holding back. Henry really actually let it down a bit there. That's interesting. But 47 lost heat to the storyline. That's not good. That will help it though. 68 rated segment to end the show. Mark Henry beats down Bryan again. 68 and gains the heat back. That should give us a middle-aged show. 52. He can do better than that. But the matches itself were pretty good. I mean, that's good from them. 41. It's the main event, 47. You expected a 60 rated match and that bumps it up to 60. So, is what it is. We're building storylines, so it's fine. Alright, Monday Night Raw. We are on the road to No Way Out. We need to start putting things into action. We start with the champ. John Cena comes out. He wants a fight tonight. He is ready to fight. Last week, he was passed over by Brock Lesnar. And you know what? I'm the WWE champion. You should not be passing me over, is what he's saying. Yeah, ready to fight. Open challenge for the WWE Championship right now. Carlito is the man who answered it. Bit of a fresh matchup. 83 for the segment. Good. Carlito did not come out this looking good. Awesome. He also spoke about Ric Flair because that's the storyline continuing. 78 rated match then for the WWE Championship. John Cena defends, wins for the FU. Cena was actually off his game with an 82. 57 for Carlito, but a 78 rated match. Not bad at all. Good TV match, which is the point, so I'll take it. Just really need to sort out this gimmick stuff, don't I? Jeez. And then Vince McMahon comes out. His first appearance in the series so far, interestingly. Vince announces an Intercontinental Championship tournament tonight. Starts tonight, finishes at No Way Out. We will crown a new IC champion. And the competitors are King Booker, Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle, Roderick Strong, Daniel Bryan, Mark Henry, Ken Kennedy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 8th one, I didn't have enough slots in the segment, unfortunately. William Regal. I'm not going to reveal the actual tournament brackets right now. You'll see them over the end of this episode and start next episode, so you will see them. But yeah, Booker, Jericho, Angle, Strong, Bryan, Henry, Kennedy, and Regal. Interesting. Going to be an interesting one. 85 for that, by the way, so that's pretty good. And a 79 rated match between Kennedy and Jericho. They don't have chemistry, and I knew that already, which is why I heavily scripted this match, and it seems to have worked. 79, Jericho 78, Kennedy 61. Good, just really good stuff, to be honest with you. A couple of penalised, but that's good. And Kennedy is out of the tournament. It's his match number 1 of the tournament, and Jericho is through to what is the Semi-finals. Jericho is through to the semi-finals tonight. That's right. Afterwards, Jericho cut a good promo. We are on fire tonight. 75. Good stuff. Everything's been green or below, so that's fantastic. Cutting a promo on everybody in the tournament, apart from Kennedy, who is now out. So 75. Boosting everyone, apart from the Booker Jericho storyline lost heat, but everything else has advanced and gained heat, so that's good. And I'm hoping these sort of storylines, like the likes of Strong and Bryan, it's going to help them. It's going to help them big time. Oh, that's a heck of an angle, isn't it? Ric Flair comes out, calls out John Cena, says, I am getting that rematch. I can beat you. Similar to Smackdown, I can beat you. I am the 16-time world champion. I will get my 17th. I want a match at No Way Out. John Cena comes out and says, fine, you can have your match, but let's raise the stakes. I want to tap you out. A submission match is booked for No Way Out. I mean, I could pre-book it. I'm not going to, though. 92, though. Fantastic. Then the Divas, 67 rating, which is pretty good, actually. Melina and Mickey is set for a match, but out comes Sara Del Rey to destroy them both. She wants a title opportunity, and that's just pretty good. I might have been too close to the mic then. That's just pretty good. 67. Gained heat to the storyline. I'm happy with that. 64 for the tag team title match. Pretty good. Pretty good considering M&M are pretty low. Johnny Nitro 37. Joey Mercury 34. Fantastic work from Charlie Haas 72. Shelton Benjamin 61. 8-minute match for the tag team titles, and the world's greatest tag team make their first defense and win. Good. 64. Very good. And then the angle wasn't as good. 46. That's not great. Dominic and Cherry. Good pairing. So Jason Domino attacks Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas, putting them both through tables, possibly setting up a tables match at No Way Out. In the second IC title tournament match, King Booker is through to the semi-finals. So Booker and Jericho both in the semi-finals. 63 rated match against Roderick Strong. 13 minutes. They got this will help Strong big time. 45 performance from Roderick. 76 from Booker. Strong lost after Edge interfered, hit a spear, and a scissors kick from Booker means Roderick Strong took the defeat. And then afterwards, a really strong angle for their segment. This will help Strong big time. Edge hit Strong with a concerto, fed up of Roderick Strong after last week. Good stuff. 81. Then the main event then, 75, a tag team match, just to really get some good wrestling in the main event. Edge and William Regal defeat Kurt Angle and Ric Flair, with Edge pinning Kurt with an execution, actually. Zero chemistry for both teams, that's a shame. 73 from Edge, 57 from Regal, 67 from Kurt, and 64 from Flair. 75, not a bad way to end the show. That really should give us a good show, actually. Kurt was wasted on drugs. What a shock. And at 81, I actually expected better, because I feel like every segment sort of hit it out of the park. There was no bad segments on this show. This was for me the strongest show we've had. Everything seemed to work. 83 for Cena's Open Challenge was good. A really good world title match, WWE title match for Carlito, 78. The IC title, 85, fantastic. Jericho and Kennedy, 79. Not bad at all, considering they got no chemistry. Jericho promo, 75 is good. Flair and Cena smashed it with 92. The Divas did well for 67. Really, the only bad one was that 46 there, and if that's brought us down to 81, that's a shame, but good show. Alright, ECW starts with a big pull-apart brawl. 70 rated. I expected a little bit more for this. Big Show and Bobby Lashley are the men that are pulled apart by Colt Cabana, Colvan, Steel, Punk, Masters, and Palumbo, a lot of ECW people. He's going to help them to be in the segment, was the idea. Big Show and Bobby Lashley, though, continue their feud. Last week's steel cage match was a draw. Basically, Big Show's come out today and said, look, I should be the champion. Crown me ECW champion. Bobby Lashley's had enough of that. They've started brawling, and the locker room has broken it up. We are on the way to No Way Out, where they will be getting in a last man standing match. That's not been confirmed on screen yet, though. 70. Who wants a gimmick change? Who's this? Ace Steel. Sure. Very good. Good. Apparently. Fine. Moving on. Umaga and Shannon Moore. 65 rated match. Not bad. 44 for Shannon Moore. 69 for Umaga. Not bad. RVD was on commentary too. Good segment between Punk and Masters. The CM Punk Master Lock Challenge. That's right. Punk decided to take on the Master Lock Challenge. It didn't go well for him. Masters beat him down. 74 rated. Not bad. 40 rated promo from Colt Cabana. Okay. In the main event, Elijah Burke and Rob Van Dam. Van Dam won by 30 minutes. Van Daminator after Colt Cabana got involved. 54 for Elijah. Not bad. 77 for Van Dam. Gains heat to the Colt and Burke storyline. 69 rated match. Not bad. Someone wants to turn on a gimmick change. Can we do that? Yeah. Oh, Jillian needs a gimmick change. So initial rating of average. Fine. And yeah, Van Dam was high. And finally, to end the show, good rated segment 75. Umaga comes out, destroys Rob Van Dam, destroys Colt Cabana, who's out there, of course, celebrating with Van Dam. Destroys both faces, ends the show on top, gains heat for both of the storylines. So that's good. That should be a good ECW show for ECW. A good ECW 70. It's not. Is it? Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. I can't remember. Colt Cabana was used too much, apparently. I used him twice. No, 3 times technically. Yeah, I kind of get it. Alright, fair enough. I probably could have cut the promo and just gone with those 2. Would have made sense. And then the show would have been a lot better as well. 70 though, I will take it. I will take it. Okay, the final show of the episode. We've done 2 weeks for this episode now. Smackdown. Here we go. 93 rated segment to start. Brilliant. Vince announces the Elimination Chamber match between Batista, Orton, Rey Mysterio, Kane, MVP, and Chris Benoit. That's right, 93 rated segment. So that's gonna be. I'm hoping it'll be a really good match. It could be the main event for No Way Out. This, to be honest with you, 93, fantastic. 60 rated tag team match, pretty good. Debut for the team of Matt Hardy and Sin Cara. Sin Cara 49, Matt 66, Chavo 57, Daivari 49 as well. 60, not bad at all. 4-minute match, and Matt and Sin Cara win. Sin Cara pinning, getting the win as well, which is good. 70 rated angle. MVP complaining about having to defend the title tonight, the US title against Kane. That is happening right now, actually. And a 78 rated match, very good. MVP pins Kane illegally using the ropes, but MVP defends the US title, pinning Kane. 60 rated for MVP, 79 for Kane, very good. 78 rated match, very, very good. We go 44 rated match. Evan Bourne defeats Robert Conway. Pretty good from Evan Bourne. 30. Robert Conway 48. Another win for Evan. Gains heat to the storyline with Low Key, who was on commentary, and then pulls out brand new tag gear. Of course, last week Low Key said, I want to be your tag team partner, Evan. After you beat Chavo, you won again. Here is our new gear. Evan looks at him a bit sheepishly and still gives no answer. 39 rated. Yeah, it's what to be expected. Wow. These two are pulling up trumps. Brock Lesnar and Hardcore Holly. An angle between the two. Hardcore Holly's out here ready for a match when Brock Lesnar's music hits, and out of nowhere Brock attacks, mauling Hardcore Holly. A 99 rated segment. Wow. Fantastic. Tag team feud. Brian Kendrick defeated Lance Cade in 40 minutes with Slice Bread number 2. Trevor Murdoch tried to get involved, but actually cost Cade the match. 59 rated, 56 for Kendrick, 54 for Cade. Pretty good for those two. A 60 rated segment afterwards. Cade and Murdoch beat down Kendrick with Paul London makes the save a little bit too late as damage has already been done. 60 rated segment, not bad. Gallows and Anderson got a 39 rated promo on Hardy and Cara. Fine. Oh, jeez. I was hoping this would work. We need to pair them with other people and then bring them back together. I think these two. Kota Ibushi calls out Sheamus, challenges him to a match. Sheamus responds, accepts the challenge by brawling. They have a massive brawl, but it's a 14 rated segment. Not great. What am I pre-booking? Why am I... No. Yes, sorry. 82 rated promo from Chris Benoit on Batista, the world champion, of course. And then the main event, Orton beats Benoit. 23-minute match, 82. Expected a little bit better, actually. Got the crowd buzzing. RKO did it in the end to continue that feud. What do we lose it on? Poor announcing, really. Shame, everything else seemed to work. 82 though, not bad. And afterwards, a little angle at the back. Rey Mysterio showing, telling Batista he has his back in the Elimination Chamber. 78 rated. That probably should have gone before the main event. That was a mistake, to be fair. Wasn't my intention. It should give us a 85 rated SmackDown. That's our best show according to the ratings. Helped massively by that 99. Holly and Brock need to main event SmackDown next week. Some way, somehow. That's for sure. Okay, then just have a look at the schedule to end the show. No Way Out is coming up in the next episode. Week 3, actually. So we'll do we'll do a Heat, Raw, ECW, SmackDown, and then No Way Out. And then probably the next week of TV as well. But No Way Out will be involved in the next episode. I am thinking about bringing in another big show for SmackDown, Velocity sort of show. Broadcasting is probably where I go. What do I press for this? Not sure actually. Coverage? No. Anyway, I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure what to do really. Let's just have a quick look at where people are at the moment after these 2 weeks. So Batista, 84s, that's about right. People I'm really interested in seeing how they're improving. The likes of Bobby Lashley, now hitting the 70s, which is very good. If we look at his pop, track his progress, he's gone up 10 already. So that's very, very good for Bobby. Brock's at a 91, so he's doing well. Carlito, he had a match with John Cena. Has that made much of a difference? He's at 55. I don't think it's made too much of a difference. If we look at his tracking progress, it's gone up a tiny bit. Not much though. I wasn't expecting it really for him. Cesaro, I bet Cesaro's gone up a fair bit actually. He's now at 28. 28. Oh well, I mean, yeah, he's gone up big time actually. Fair play to him. He's gone up big time with a win on Raw. Fantastic. I'm guessing Chris Hero's the same, 25. Yeah, Benoit's top 80s now, which is good. Punk getting into the 70s as well as Lashley, so they're on the same sort of level, which is interesting. Jericho is nearly the 80s all around. Cabana made his debut, now he's at 20. I bet that's shot up from nothing. I mean, you can see already that's definitely shooting up. That's good. Daniel Bryan into the 20s, mid-20s now actually, so that's pretty good. 26, 27. Not physical, that's not what I was looking for. Popularity. It hasn't changed too much actually, interestingly. Who else are we looking for? Evan Bourne, early 20s now, which is good. Sin Cara as well, I'm thinking of. That was Booker at. Booker's got to rise a bit. Kota Ibushi, 12. Interesting indeed. If we look at the creative meeting, so it says Shawn Michaels is a franchise player. John Cena's not even on there, which is just mad because John Cena's better than Angle. Got a better pop than Jericho. So why is he not there? That makes no sense. Next big things, Punk's number 1, which is good. Daniel Bryan and Colt Cabana also there. Daivari, they do reckon. Hot prospects, Daniel Bryan's in there. Daivari, Cara and Johnny Nitro. Talk the talk, The Rock, obviously. Chris Jericho's got on the mic. Ric Flair, Michaels and Austin. Showstoppers, Jericho, Michaels, Van Dam, Benoit and Angle. Ring Generals, Michaels, Benoit, Angle, Jericho, Flair. A lot of the same people. Who's hot at the moment? Randy Orton, currently working as the main eventer. Insane amount of momentum. Good. Gregory Helms, insane amount of momentum. Why? Don't know. Batista, Booker and Michaels, who's not even been involved yet, so that's fair enough. Who's not hot? Val Venis, Chavo, Shannon Moore, Daivari, Daivari. Rey Mysterio, actually, is not hot at the moment. We need to give him a win, really. Time decline. There's the older men. Hidden gems. Anybody out there that we should be looking at? Well, apparently the game doesn't like the idea of that. There we go. R-Truth, that is. Ron Killings. Victor Imperial Porter. It's got to be MVP's brother, hasn't it? Yeah. Weird. So, yeah, so we have to expect that things are getting better. And they are getting better. Interestingly, Batista had good chemistry with MVP. That's worth noting. Can we look at all the good chemistry? So Batista MVP, Daisy and Sarah, Jillian and Mickey, Michael Cole and Batista, Sheamus and Funaki. Interesting indeed. Okay, so next episode we will have the No Way Out pay-per-view. We will have the road to WrestleMania really kicking off. That's the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. So then we'd start with that first week of TV and get WrestleMania going. The likes of Edge and Cena, Lesnar, Batista, Lashley, Umaga. It's going to be good. Where's Triple H at, actually, while we're here? Triple H, how far is he away? 19 days. 19 days. So we should really think about doing some promos, really, some video promos to bring him back. He's 19 days away from coming back. Interesting. Jeff Hardy's out for the 3 weeks from the 3 months for the rehab, so that's not bad for a rehab. So interesting. Until next time, peace.